Okay, everybody. Just wanted to say welcome. Welcome, welcome, of course. Just making some adjustments here. Took me a hot minute to get all the socials posted. You know how it is. Maybe I should have prepared things a little bit better, but you know how it is. Now then. I appear to be frozen. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. So yeah. Hi, Amtrak fan 19 and Jeremy 7599. Welcome y'all to the stream. The world's going crazy. It's on fire right now, as it seems to have been for some time. So, hopefully this time around, I'll be able to, just kind of take a step back, take a breather with you all, and go see some cursed trains from Train of Thought's Discord. And you know what that means. Anyway, also, hey Jesse, welcome to the stream. So then, so there is a new FNAF game. That was pretty quick. That's what she said. So, were there any other things I needed to catch up on? Oh yeah, I will check all y'all posts in a moment. I'm just going to try to find the actual tab that it's in, because I have way too many and it is long overdue for me to have them all closed. But yeah, the cursed trains should be around here somewhere. Actually, no, a better idea. Let's try a better idea. Let me just check over here. Let's make some adjustments here. Hop on over to the web browser. And it doesn't seem to be picking it up for some reason, so just gonna zip on back up here. Okay, maybe that's a little too far. Where did we last leave off? I think it was here. Or was it? Hold on a sec. Just double checking to be absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so yeah, this is where I left off. I think. Hopefully. But, okay. Alright. Web browser. Properties. I know, I'm getting it up. Don't worry. See? Okay, maybe I need to make some adjustments. Okay. Okay. Just gonna squish this over here a bit. Certified Hood Classic. A scuff stream. Because of course. So this is where we left off. Last I checked. And it was a post from USS Salem. Of a shed running on the tracks. And yeah, I should be able to see all the stuff that you have on the other Discord. Oh wait, so this is where I left off. Let's see. Lanky's responding to a post from Amtrak Fan 19, which is you, and it's put me down. And this is the response.
Put me down! I'm the law in this town! You hear me, boy?
Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see. We got this here. Is that -8 that Jesse likes so much? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, unless the livery's been changed around a bit, which I think it kind of has been. Scuffed Metrolink. Ooh. I think we've seen the Rocky Mounts are near plastered onto a locomotive that wasn't part of the roster, but I don't think that one. That looks kind of familiar. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, yeah, this one's weird. Oh. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. It hurts to look at this one. Phase 3 P32 8 BWH, whatever something. And yeah, it's not supposed to look like that. That is kind of weird. Okay, cursed Amtrak local intermodal train. Oh yeah, that's disgusting. And this is poorly lit, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Mamma mia, I am tipping over. Why is it so dark? I fell down. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Let's see, someone needs to get me out of the ground, and no, we will not get you out of the ground or this void because it is too dark to see. Got some other goofy ones from Amtrak fan, of course. This seems familiar. Familiar. Okay, yeah, this one's different. This one's definitely different. Ooh. Ooh, just... Ooh. That looks familiar, but something about it looks different. Lehigh in England. I know we've seen the Norfolk Southern version of this, but Lehigh in England, not so much. But it does look very similar. Lego Master 116 is over here with... I have no idea what this is. This looks like a diesel conversion of some sort of a geared locomotive. I want to say, based on the position of the piston, maybe... What would it be? Would it be a Shay? Definitely not a Hazler. Definitely not a Climax. I thought I heard some thud. I thought I was home alone. Oh no. Gunther von Goldsberg. Oh yeah, I will get to it. It's just I'm catching up over here. Hand-drawn works of Czech railway enthusiast and train artist Zdeněk Sindlauer. Text as context of the drawings. The designers of the Ballroom Locomotive Company, firstly, did not suffer from such simplicity, and secondly, they would have hardly been given the they would hardly have given the results of their art such an unflattering name. However, the gallop and the line drawing of or from 1981 does not look so bad, and most importantly, it is probably the only picture which some Atlantic railway vehicle I created does not have European bumpers and a screw. More precisely, this plump beauty actually has nothing to at all in the front end. I guess I resolved then that there would always be some kind of turntable so that the monster would have to humiliate itself by driving a condensing tender in front. So it would not have to humiliate itself by doing that. Although the artistically simple boiler is probably high pressure, its size still does not impress me in comparison with the number and size of steam engines generally. But what the picture is full of is other imperfections, and ooh, just looking at the thumbnail was bad enough, but this really takes the cake. Like, just wanted to make sure everybody was able to see that. Here it is from a different angle. Baldwin locomotive works. Another amateur drawing, but still pretty impressive. And obviously cursed. Oh! Oh no! It just keeps going. It just keeps going, man. Like, oh, and a double-ended. Oh. How on earth does this get anywhere? Like, there is no turn that could uh be navigated in this thing in the middle. Hypothetically, you could do it with this, but I'm not exactly sure how you articulate that. And then there's the whatever's the whatever the is down at the bottom here. And it's double-ended, and then there's some free cars or whatever. But yeah, that is crazy. Let's see. Cursed Canadian National passenger train with Union Pacific cars. I swear this looks like something straight out of a Christmas display. We got another one from Hot Wheels, but this one, instead of being a locomotive Hot Wheel car with the implied 8 wheels, it has only implied 6 wheels, which that's a little weird. Also, why does this look like a skeleton? Over here in the corner? I know it's obviously not the case, but you get the idea. And last but not least, Metra! Not gonna lie, that actually looks kind of okay. Is it though? A lot of them are just reskins, so to speak. So let's see how a train works. Let's see. We saw this last week. We can go head on over to here. Okay, so posts. What do we got since we last were here? Gotta keep going. 12 days ago. I should go back to 14 days ago. This is probably it. 2 weeks ago, officially. 1 subscriber away. Speaking of which, I think I actually hit 15,000. 15,000 subscribers, everybody. Let's go. Gotta get that Q&A out faster. Anyway, hey y'all, finished my OC. What do you think of it? Credit to for the original version. This looks fine. Now, if it'll just remember where I was. Gosh dang it. I really should get a nicer mouse. Why is the question. The answer is why not? And now I keep getting thrown back for one reason or another. Let's see, let's open this in a new tab this time so it actually works. Kill me, it says. Let's crack open this image. Cream the Rabbit GP38-2 leads the milk train with her favorite auntie Sally Acorn. Oof. 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 Why do we have Sonic characters as trains? I know somebody replied saying it was a Pop Goes reference, but those are names to characters, I think, from the Sonic franchise, isn't it? It fits perfectly, ooh. If it'll load for me. If it'll load for me. Yeah, this This looks kind of scuffed. I just wish there were more pixels in here than there are brain cells in my head that actually work. You mean the comments from over here? Because, yeah, you said Pop Goes reference at the bottom. And, yeah, they say probably true, but I don't know. I thought that's Cream and uh, Sally Acorn were Sonic characters, if memory serves correctly. Icebreaker and questionable lasers in the front. I do not see the lasers, which is a little unfortunate. Just gonna crack open these images in a new tab. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Image in new tab, please. But yeah, that looks kind of ominous. This, not so much. I feel like it's been cut off. Enable walls, destroy aquarium, but it's spelled incorrectly. TV weather balloon. Or whatever. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I know they shoot at light speed, but I think the trope is in fiction that you can visibly see them. Let's see. The answer to why T6025 hasn't uploaded a bit. Read the chat bar. Money lost man is jacket. It's easy to tell who I am. And for Jeremy, YN3, he is not retired. Well, I can't read the chat from this, so gonna have to crack this open in a new tab because it seems to have been cropped off because I cannot see the chat box. But there are some cursed trains here, and that's what matters. Though what makes them extra cursed is how deep fried this image is. This one too. Well, actually, no, this one's a little bit more crisp. How it always goes is when your train is about to reach the crossings in Roblox. True, true. Wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, the hunt begins. What? Let's crack open this image here. Why did they turn that one image of him into a retro model into a car? Oh wait. Sorry, I'm stuttering. They're asking, why did they turn that one image of him as a retro model into a car? Car meets, duh. But it says gametes here, so I feel like I am out of the loop of some sort of an inside joke in the community, but what I can say is that, yeah, gametes spelled incorrectly. Mwah, classically cursed. After hours of work, I finally have the final locomotive I had to unlock in Roblox for somewhere in Wales. This locomotive being called Geraldine. Oh, that looks nice. And wholesome. A little off proportion for one reason or another, but I think that's part of the point. Oh, so let's see. This happened to me 4 times. You don't say. Bro, how... He's so big in comparison to the locomotives. I know it's supposed to be narrow gauge, but that is a certified bro moment. Let's see. Grandma's cat named Ember is missing. This is a picture of her. But anyways, uploads may be cut off for now since I'm crying about this, which is fair. Oh, nom nom nom. loop this. Yeah, that looks terrifying. I don't know what this is from, but it's impressive. Almost falling off a bridge and Roblox train games be like, yeah, yeah. I can hardly make heads or tails of this, but it is. Oh, movie train down, movie train down. Hey Xandalator, welcome to the stream. But yeah, this is what it's like when the trains are in the snow, and there's a derailment in the movie. Send in the gametes. Bro, they're sending him in like Freddy Fazbear. Pink van spotted in Roblox somewhere. Wales. 1 in a trillion chance. Press X to doubt. Oh yeah, I can certainly do that. Just gonna crack this open. Let's see. Coming soon. The Southline District. The movie too. Coming soon. Okay. I'll make a note of that. Hey y'all. Sorry for no posts for a day. It's because posts weren't loading because of a glitch that's now patched. But anyways, I'm back to posting now. Have a good day, y'all. And it's just a bunch of. It's a Dutch tilts image of a train, I'm assuming that's supposed to be careening off the tracks. My Roblox avatar compared to the normal Roblox avatar. This image has the energy of "Don't talk to me or my son ever again," if anybody knows that meme. Don't oh, don't talk to me or my son ever again. Let's see. Blue light found in Roblox somewhere Wales. Rarest thing in the game. Roblox jailbreak train. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there aren't many comments, and I don't think it really matters. How? It's Minecraft logic. It's glitched out. I would think, though, such a glitch would actually be gone at this point. And this post is just of a, what is this? A poll? Hold on a sec. Posts, just gonna refresh the page. Okay, so yeah, this just goes to a link which goes to share this post and I will rate you out of 10. I think that's outside the scope of this stream. Oh, I see. Anyway, Roblox jail train. We got a closer look at this, and the longer I look at it, the worse it gets. Cause like, we've got the regular train here. It's a train running on the road, technically, isn't it? Cause that's like a main street. Oh no! Oh no, that means I have to spin the wheel. And we got this goofy odd train design here. And we've got our Roblox player up in this vehicle here, which is another steam locomotive on top of this diesel locomotive, and I just don't know what to say about that. And here's the old jailbreak train. Which also looks kind of scuffed. Wait, it's not on the road? If you say so. Anyway, we got some more stuff here. Oi, 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 oi. What's this? If it'll load for me. This is a mistake. It's a big boy, but it's Canadian national. Like, bruh. Road textured rails. Oh, okay, interesting. We got the CSX 4840, which yeah, this doesn't look particularly great or flattering. And we got the MTA baggage or cabbage car. Because of course we could. Okay. Anything else I needed to look at? There was that, what was it? It was the Swedish train that I was supposed to look up, Zandalator. Which one was it? Oh, well, I can certainly do that as well. Let's head over. Oh, Swedish railway crossings, that's it. Let's see, live posts. Let's see what posts you got. I'm not seeing anything Curse Train related here. Because if it's not Curse Train related, then, no. We must move on. So yeah, this is a Curse Train. I think we saw this last week. Big fat yikes for me. Let's see, a gift for GRP 0909. Let's see, I have something for you. Since I didn't post. Miss Saturn, who was terminated from, I'm assuming, Roblox. Because of Tiffany. She didn't accuse or did accuse? I'm confused. That's a double negative. Oh, wait, no, wait, that is. Not a double negative, but it is. The syntax does confuse me. Anyway, bouncing back to Jess Keith again for that video that I was supposed to look at. There's quite a few here, actually. This one's over an hour. This one's 13 seconds, 50 seconds, 2 minutes, 14, 22 seconds, 16 seconds, 44, and 7. Y'all think my channel is wrong. The true age. First video on my original account. Okay, so I'm not sure what to make of that.
I need a place to stay where I can shower up my face. Don't cry. I am just a kid.
I don't know what I was looking at the end there, but I'm assuming it was something significant. Oh, they got terminated from YouTube, I see.
If my videos get 5 likes, that means I made 5 folks happy. That's all the motivation I need to keep on sharing my nonsense. But you know what? I ain't leaving this platform. I'm sticking around and I'll make it.
It's true. It's true.
In Lancaster, Pennsylvania, we're asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Why is this so tiny, though?
Okay. This is the guy. They wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout.
But yeah, this is based on the meme of a very crude drawing of some dude.
He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat.
But yeah, this is very truncated. Feel free to make sure that you're able to format it correctly so that we could enjoy this all to its fullest potential.
Stands about 5.
Oh, hey, that's me. We're live.
everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. What was this one? Oh wait, this is something else. And this is an image from another stream, and this is from last stream, and this is also, I think, from last stream. Maybe. Anyway, researching Mario Kart World. Ba 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 ba. Any cursed trains? This video is not publicly available. Ba ba ba. I have no idea what drama's going on here, and maybe I shouldn't be involved. Ba ba ba. I don't know. For some reason, I was under the impression that YouTube as a social media platform was more focused on videos instead of posts. But yeah, Swedish railroad crossings. Oh yeah, these goofy, oh, there's a whole channel dedicated to him. Interesting. How many videos do you got? Quite a few, actually, and there's a few different varieties here. All different sorts. But I think this one's probably going to be the one that I want to see the most. Because it's got a steam locomotive in it. Unfortunately, there are no swing arms. Maybe I should turn this down a bit. Is it me, or is it weird that the bells are louder than the whistle in this video? But yeah, I've never seen so much steam blocking the locomotive as it's going off. It was nice to see the brakeman, though. And the light still keeps blinking for some reason. Ah, here's a better one that actually has the swing arms. And it has those fancy, you know, swing arms that, the fancy swing arms that I normally associate with... you know, older railways, in a sense. But yeah, we're in theater mode, so I guess we can enjoy it from here. Making sure that everybody's able to see. But yeah, it's got those goofy arms that you see from, like, older crossings. You know the ones. It's composed of two metal strips that are, held together. Oh, I see, I see. I do very much wish, though, that if you want to share posts from, like, your YouTube channels or whatever, that any sort of drama be reserved for other social media platforms. This one's being really quiet, though. Oh, you didn't share it? Okay, good. But I just know there's quite a lot of fluff. And there's that thudding again. And I don't know where that's coming from. Wait, is this the same locomotive as the other video? I have a strange feeling it is. But yeah, old style railroad crossing. Only one light's blinking on the cross arms for some reason. But we got the old metal style with two different strips held together with some counterweights, an axle, and some metal strips to bind them all together. And of course the arm doesn't use anything to hold itself down side of the counterweight because it's got this little yoke here to hold it in place so it doesn't go too far down or whatever. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough for now because we need to catch up on all the stuff on Train of Thought's Discord. Oh, is that what it means? Well, it wasn't electric in the sense that it was synthetically produced by a speaker. Rather, it was electric in regards to being electromechanical, which I'll allow it. Anyway, warning for train of thought and mic. Loud noises incoming. Lower your volume.
Ooh, Arby's! Oh, yeah! I'm in heaven, Mr. Squidward. You know, Arby's got a bad rep. It's not so bad once you try it. Arby's. Me fucking heart stopped! Oh, I'm fucking dying! It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll see you again. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, that's enough of a post on my end. Oh. Also, LED. Oh, it didn't look like LED lights to me. Looked incandescent. Let's see. The coach is clipping into the tender. I think that's on purpose. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today's Friday the 13th. Oh no! So you know something scuffed is gonna happen today. Like, I already heard some dumb things on the news. But yeah, this coach is clipping into the tender, or so they say. I think it's actually a combination railcar tender, which is even weirder. Let's see, Butts McGee, Deltic DP1, but it's American. Thanks, I hate it. This looks kind of Photoshop, though. But is it? Oh, digitally modified. Please read the caption. But it doesn't clarify how it was digitally modified. Whichever the case, that is an excuse to spin the wheel! Well, it's not Halloween, so I don't know why anybody would do that. Egg! Egg. So we'll just mark that as done. But to be honest, I need to delete all my unnecessary tabs. Hey Jay Christensen, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna make my way on down to here. While I go and swap out models. And I'm back. I seem to be a little smaller than I thought it would be. But that's neither here nor there. Picker wheel. Okay, that's better. No, don't eat me! No! Let's see, Pennsylvania class P5, P5A, and P5A modified from Panzerfox, circa 1931. 92 were produced. Oh, these things. Yeah, these things were weird. It was a time before they knew how to actually make electric locomotives in a way that was suitable. And we got ourselves a precursor to the GG1 over here. Which, not gonna lie, looks kind of half decent. I'm surprised not more model train manufacturers produce these things, because it can be really hard to recreate a GG1 on a budget. Let's see. Pennsylvania Railroad electric locomotives from trains, posted by Robert S. McGonigal. Oh, there's a community page? I'm not sure what to make of that. Phantom Heart DXP. This thing vomits out tracks. I'm sorry, what? I feel like I've seen this before as a toy. And the more I look at it, the worse it gets. Looks like they're all having fun riding on this train, to be honest. I just, it appears that just the inside of this locomotive is a non-Euclidean space. Oh, and let's see what the cursed signalman has to say about this. Its coupling rods are the same as Trackmaster engines. Yeah, that's true, that's true. It does look like it was very toy-like in nature, and I think that was on purpose, because you can clearly see that instead of having an actual piston, it just circles around the front axle. The Hudson type, if it was made in the late 19th century and turned into a clock. Nice clock! From Poyo Fanboy 1930s. And here's a water bottle for scale. Okay, so this clock is really big. Like, really, really big. Wait, tomorrow's Father's Day? Oh, I should have known. I forgot something was going to happen tomorrow. But that is such an inconvenience. Like, I know Dad's probably going to want to go out somewhere for the holiday and bring my brother and his spouse, or soon to be spouse, and they're gonna want to eat out somewhere. But I was thinking I was gonna go out tomorrow to go protest, because the No Kings protest was coming up tomorrow, and I hadn't gotten myself prepared for it. I feel like I've been caught. I've been caught with my pants down. Disregard the fact that I don't have anybody to wear pants with. Yield Sea Witch, aka USS Salem, took me about a second to see what was wrong about this. Oh, right, this is that weird locomotive with the double pistons. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to have it stream for so dang long, and oh gosh, what is that? The Extrado Fe. I'm pretty sure... Oh boy. It's pretty clear that the numbers were spray painted on, but the rest of it looks too clean to be an amateur job. But something about this just looks so wrong. In a goofy sort of way. And yeah, no, this thing is not photoshopped, it is real, according to USS Salem. And you know what? I'll take their word for it. Anyway. God, he is armed. From Jackalis. And yeah, that's kind of how it be like sometimes. Get strapped or get clapped. You know what I'm saying? Always be prepared. But not really. You really shouldn't be carrying weapons on you. Hmm. Mm-hmm. J2 is completely speechless with this. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a weighted hanger for your Christmas stocking, because I can see the little hook here. I can see this being a base here, and all of this is just stylistically a mistake. Definitely a cursed train. Let's see. Butts McGee with Chonke. The Phoenix Open Cast Mines. Henschel und Son built. It is the Henschel 24-29-4 Phoenix. Or is it Phoenix? 12 Kitzenmeyer, maybe? It's 2'1", 2'11" gauge. Ooh. And is a double Farley, too. Ew. I like it, but ew. Brother, ooh. Brother, ooh. And these funnels. They're almost non-existent when they probably should be more conspicuous. Does that count as a funny funnel? 2 feet 11 inches. Does anyone know where I could... Wait, any reasons as to why this boiler is so disproportionately large? New Trackmaster tender engines be like, yeah, that's true, that's true. Is that a Garrett or a Farley? It's a Kitzenmeyer. More power for the all-wheel drive. I love this engine. And here's Lego Master 116. So yeah, okay, so it is technically Kitzenmeyer, but it's shaped like a double Farley. Does anyone know where I could find some stats about these things? I'd love to know more about them. According to Fort Master, and I don't know. Let's see, Panzerfox, Army Field Railway, Brigade Locomotive for the Imperial German Army of 1903. 2,573 were produced, and there's a whole video about it. Oh, these things. Yeah, these things look disgusting. But they do vaguely remind me of the US, was it USRA? USMA? USMRA? I forgot. But it was the trench locomotives that were given to the Allies in the 1910s. And this is what it looks like in operation. And yeah, that's a funny funnel. Yeah, it does look like gametes, or is it gametes? Gametes. The Z makes me think it's Spanish. Anyway, let's check out this video to see it in action. Oh, gametes. No. It was a different agency. Hey USS Salem, welcome to the stream, by the way. We're just checking out Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Look at it go! With the concentric cams and everything. Is a goofy locomotive, and I don't know why they put a goods wagon in between the passenger cars. But yeah, this is truly wholesome. Was there any other context? Let's see, 1905, 70 tons. Were they used? Oh, looks like, yeah. Today, around 100 are still existing all around the world. After the end of the war, they came to a large number of civil operators in many countries in 1919. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure if maybe it was the USATC that built the trench engines. Hmm, I, 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 I don't remember. I'll be able to look for it later, along with the British War Department. Yeah, I'll take your word for it for now. Anyway, what's going on over here with Hoya Fanboy 1930s? Taking my train for a walk. Well, if it works, it works. Uh, hmm. Mm-hmm. I think this is blurst. Oh, that's just what's on the wiki. Okay. But was everybody able to see that? Because when I was looking at it, it looked like it got clipped off when it was in full screen. Everybody able to see that? Uh, Anyway, moving on. Pennsylvania Railroad versus the Santa Fe. Who will win? Which team are you on? Two trains, fastest in the world. Deux trains, les plus rapides au monde. But yeah, that is... These are slot car trains built by Tyco based on the... Oh yeah, that's fair, that's fair. But yeah, these were slot car trains that were based on a previous set of slot car trains. The Tyco Turbo train, and why am I getting a phone call right now? This is not the time for it. 669 area code, though, so...
Nice.
Yeah, they were very much in danger of becoming irrelevant, dating all the way back to the 60s with the space race and the rise of electronic toys and other things like the Rubik's Cube and that sort of thing. Anyway, Hoya Fanboy at it again. We run model trains the right way, so that if we did it the other way instead, this is the result. Here's how to write your Christmas cards all at the same time. I feel like this music is copyrighted. Audio Jungle, Audio Jungle, Audio Jungle. Okay, so, Now, if only there was a way to, you know... Oh, also can be used to sprinkle donuts. I think the only thing that's missing is... Oh, and apply lipstick more efficiently. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, like... But was everybody able to see that, or was it cut off again? What if I... What if I open it in a new tab? Copy message link. Paste. And then I can, like, I don't know. Is there a way to, like, I don't know. There should be a way to open the image in a new tab on its own, but I guess not. So frick me as guess. But yeah, that mechanism, the only thing that's missing is that it needs a way to retract all the pens at the same time. Then it would stop bleeding onto the paper like it showed in the video. Let's see. Prussian ES51 to 57, the German Reichsbahn E06 in German. Yeah, this was all in Germany, 1924. 12 were made. Oh, these things. This can just write off, okay? All of these are all linked together so that they are powered by one central motor. And I don't know. I just think this is disgusting. This is past or present, people, still do it. Watch for tracks, safety first. Copyright Aubrey W. McBride. See, we got the past and the present. We got this is actually pretty effective photo effects here. All of them properly merged together in one way, shape, or form. We got a dude getting sighted over here in the present, here in the past. Got a cross section here. But I don't know about you, it just kind of gives me the vibe that these are on the verge of colliding with each other. Like that one image we saw in, I think, the last stream. Balin, train scene. Okay, from Phantom Heart DXP. Leaving Discord. Yes, that is fine. Just don't give me any ads. Oh, it just spawned out of nowhere. Why does it have a wheel arrangement like a diesel logo? I have so many questions. It's so Jover. Ooh! Ooh, this is mine! This is my post. From the 21st. Yuji Naka's Nights into Dreams failure that he spends all Sega's money on. Yeah. That's all a skill issue. But yeah, this is the first thing that came to mind when I saw this video. Nice balls, bro. Because this would rip you to shreds. Because if I'm not mistaken, those are not brushes. Those are not brushes. Those are blades. Unless I'm mistaken. It's kind of hard to not see them as anything other than, you know, blades. If not worse, maybe it's weed whacker plastic string. Oh, okay. I guess I could take a look at that. Oh, with a sleeping cat on the G-scale layout. Yeah, we're dead. Hoya fanboy 1950s. I don't think you're meant to go that far, buddy. Also, what's up with the traffic lights? Oh yeah, I think some traffic lights are like that. I'm not exactly sure why. You don't see them on the West Coast, though. You do not see those on the West Coast. That much I can assure you of. This has to be the Northeastern Corridor. From what I could imagine. Because there's too much grass here. Anywhere west of the Mississippi, it's dry as a bone. But yeah, something about this just kind of looks off. In a sort of uncanny way. Oh, and here's another post that I was doing in the interim. Eureka Springs and North Arkansas Railway. And it is literally just a small narrow gauge locomotive that's been put high above the ground. And the only thing keeping it from rolling off are, I'm assuming, these little welded track segments. But yeah, this is the case of the, this is the weird case of the post tortoise. And I guess that technically counts as a funny funnels, so I have played myself. Let's go check out that wheel again. One VTuber, one jar! So, where is that jar? Here it is. Perfectly synced, just as intended. just like the simulations. Let's see, Phantom Heart DXP, some Cursed Train Simulator World 5 images. Yeah, I think we saw this one before, not gonna lie. Because we got the eye over here from a troublesome truck. And yeah, this looks like a repost. Got the Caltrain switcher and a gallery car. And we got some British locomotives here. Some 10-wheelers of some sort. Yep, it's perfection. I am now a pickled egg. Double entry today from Hoya Fanboy 1930s. Video 1, how emergency brakes work. And video 2, Thomas and Mario. Let's go start with this.
With a car? Yeah. You ever been in one of these when they go in emergency?
Oh, don't go away.
Dope runs in front of me with a car? Yeah. You ever been in one of these when they go in emergency? That's emergency.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see, Thomas. Oh, no, wait, I think we've seen this before. And, of course, it had to be a reference to the pilot episode with the lead mine, which got its initial pilot recording released in some way, shape, or form just recently. Anyway, Hoya Fanboy at it again with, what? Thomas's busy day. Thanks, I hate it. Knock off Tomy Tech. And whatever this is. You ever remember seeing stuff like this over at the doctor's office as a kid? And you'd fidget around with all the little wooden bits, moving them through the wires. Anyway, Cross Maffei ML4000. Oh wait, yeah, well, I feel like that's already been posted before. Am I going over stuff we've already seen? Am I playing myself? Anyway, why is it staring at me? I don't know, but look who's looking now. Parade float. Okay, yeah, this is beginning to look very, very familiar. Iron doorstop needs to be gone. But yeah, some of this I don't remember, and some of this I do. Oh, yeah! Yeah. Okay, now it's coming back to me. Now it's coming back to me. I've been looking at all this stuff this whole time, and I completely forgot that I've seen this all before. I thought this looked familiar. I'm an idiot. But some of this looks unfamiliar, though, so I don't get it. Am I having a stroke? Chad, am I having a stroke? Because some of this we've seen, and people keep opening and shutting the door, and I wish they would stop. Let's see, Roberto Hun. Not so much the image itself, but rather the implications of it that are cursed. Side note, this is a KSOD number 602000. It also has a lube up boy written in large bold text on the tender bunker. Speed limit enforced by aircraft. All I can think of is that, oh, hey there, Rhode Island on the rails too. Welcome to the stream. And I got some extra posts here, like you can't park there, mate. But obviously they have. But as a train on the road, got us out of the road, runner, and that means it's time to... After all those weeks, this has finally come up. F's in the chat. All the web. All my extra tabs have to go away now. Let's see, we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. And this. 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 And this. Mario Bros. 3 update. Charge Man. This needs to stop. Nightmare Expo. Customizable VTuber model by Suika. Become a trusted user of VR chat. Why is it so hard to mass produce housing? Picker wheel. Yeah, I need to save that one. This can go. This needs to stay. This can go. This can go. This. Montreal Amendment. Creative Cloud. Standalone VR headset. Memes. Riverside Line. Okay, so I got rid of those. I can get rid of some of these. That's cursed, but I'm gonna have to save her for later, I guess. Oh well. That's my problem. Skill issue. Okay. But yeah, I am going to mark this as done. And yeah, that's going to be a bit alleviating to not have to deal with all those tabs eating up my memory. We've got bruh right here, which is also for me, and I don't know what they were thinking when they made this. But whoever this is, they did bad and they should feel bad. But that's another funny funnel if I ever saw one, so I guess I played myself again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm basically just asking for it at that point. This is the alternative to commuting by rail. But could we live with it? Short answer is no. From British Rail, the backbone of the nation. We've seen this ad before, unfortunately, so just gonna add thingamajigs accordingly. Oh! Yeah, I forgot this was spinning. Oh, yeah, soon. But the human! I still have yet to fix that. So we're gonna have to go off into the void again while I go. Oh wait, I did fix it. I did fix it. I didn't think I did it, but it looks like I did it. Just gonna shrink this down a bit. Stack it here. Stack this up here. Oh, so I guess you'll all be able to see what I did for the human model. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, sorry, hold on a sec. There we go, I'm in the jar. This is not very flattering to me. Like, this is so much chunkier of a model than my previous version. Why am I gotta stretch. Sorry. Stretch and crack some bones. Didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. You had to hear that. But yeah, this is my human form, sort of. I should probably take some of the electrical circuits off the body, and that sort of thing. But yeah, this form is a lot chunkier, a lot fatter, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know. Brian posted this. Elon Musk looking I can kind of see it. And the question here is why? From Steam Haze. Well, what's wrong? Is it that the Switch is goofy? Is it the placement of the freight cars? Is it the fact that the crossing is... Oh, the crossing gates. Those aren't the right signals. Those are supposed to be for stopping cars, but these are being used instead to actually... Oh, hold on a sec. I don't know why that was there. That was a mistake on my part, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, what's wrong with this picture? Wrong signals. All the wrong signals. Instead of using the regular 3-color stuff, it instead... Yeah, instead of using the correct signals, they used car signals for the crossing gates instead of the regular signals used for rail traffic. I don't know how you make a mistake like that, but spam! This is what I look like, and all I eat for breakfast is spam. I'm just surprised that nobody else has done this sooner. But this is from Dill Pill. It is the... I want to say bullied? Yeah. Unfortunately, all too common. Let's see. We all remember this very similar looking Thomas and Friends show. Clip from Thomas Theorist and his friends.
Have you seen the Transporters?
I've seen the Transporters.
I've not seen it.
Are we both about to expose Played Up Pause to something again?
Hey, Play Don't Pause. You want to see the other worst thing of all time?
Oh, no.
This is worse than Ernie.
I don't even think you need to bring up an episode. You just need to go bring up like a screenshot. Okay,
sure, yeah.
PDP, prepare your bowels and check general.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
The worst
What the fuck?
No! No! I'm dead.
No!
I've got...
No!
And it just keeps going.
Oh god! Why is it Whoopi Goldberg?
That's not Whoopi.
Why does he have dreads? What kind of... Oh!
That was that one dude from that one Nickelodeon show or whatever. Or Teen Nick show or whatever.
The fucking sound you made. The fucking visceral reaction to the fucking Transporters.
The one, the purple one looks like a kid I went to fucking middle school with.
That's Dan. I know their name.
No, they don't. No, they do not have names. They don't deserve the right to have names. They have expiration dates, and they're all 10 years overdue.
Oliver's looking to...
Oh, no.
We're only 10 seconds in.
Well, that was more than 10 seconds. Oh, you wanted to take a picture? Oh, I'm sorry. You should be able to go check out the VOD, and then you'll be able to take a screenshot from there. But what did you want it from here? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't see the chat because I had full screened. So just pause it like where? Here? Here? Like where? I need timestamps. Okay, you're done. Okay. That's good. What could possibly be the functionality of this? This is a classic repost. Technically a funny funnel, but it's a funny funnel where we've seen one too many times before. It's not worth it. Give me something new. Baldwin DT662,000 for the United States. 1948-45 were produced. And this is posted by Panzerfox. Oh, these things. Oh, these things. I forgot these existed. They kind of remind me of like those 44-ton locos, but they're on steroids. Is that what they're called? Ah, yes, you're right. Twin-engine diesel-electric transfer switchers, built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works. Hoya fanboy. And the response from everyone in chat is CHGO. Wait. CHUGOFWAR. Chugofoir? I don't know. From Neptunia V2. Shameless person in the box. We got Ibok and we got Ascarf X2719, and they're playing tug of war for some reason with this passenger car. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It looks like an atrocity. Someone kill it with fire. And that is from Hoya Fanboys. Let's see. Hoya Fanboy at it again. This time with... I don't know what this is. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. Let me backtrack for you. You expect a train, but it's actually a road to rail conversion. Like, I've seen these in Australia. We've seen them in the previous streams, but I don't think I've seen them in North America. But apparently they're excellent for short services on short lines. I say supposedly. And I see everybody who's in chat here. And some more. Discussing their discourse. Phantom Heart at it again. With Of the North, which that's a terrible name. Here's a scale version of it. And I'm assuming this is... Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a repost. That's a repost. I even know what this is. I can hardly make any heads or tails of it. But it does look, from what little I can see, to be very cursed. And another repost. Well, you know, you're kind of right. You are kind of right, because it does have the streamlining versus the versus this version, which has the giant smoke deflectors. Yo, it's Loco 616. TOT said it himself. From Lamsley 888. And this is a cursed locomotive only because it's got that number. But yeah, this is a train that's in a park. It has seen better days. Oh, I hadn't even thought of it that way. Oh boy, now that you mention it, I can't unsee it. Squished Jubilee from you. USS Salem. I'm assuming in Roblox. I get O27 vibes from just looking at this image. If anybody's familiar. Oh boy. I think we've seen this before, but I don't think we've seen this GIF. Engine chucking faster, it says in the captions. And they couldn't be bothered to get the running gear correct. Both laughing at the loop-de-loop. Oh, train depot, and oh boy. This GIF gives me the vibe of that one scene from Akira, where he pulls over into the side of the road. Not this one, though. The other one. I think we've seen this one, technically. And we've got these atrocities again. This, however, This is what the search results are? SpongeBob, the Thomas Train. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. It's Thomas the Tank Engine or SpongeBob SquarePants. You can't have both. And some of these images are just AI schlock. Oh. This is Bald from an Argentine train fan. Oh boy. This is what it looks like with all the cladding off. I do want to know which locomotive this is, though. Panzerfox, what do you got? Prussian EG 538 to 549 from the German Reichsbahn, circa 1915, along with the German Reichsbahn E 913. These were heavy freight electric locomotives. Oh gosh, why have I not seen these before? Why have I not seen... Okay, I think I've seen this before, but I don't remember it being part of this whole assembly. Like, this is powered underneath, and this is also powered, and... I have so many questions. And there has to be more images. There just has to be. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like with the original color style, I'm assuming. Here's a cross-section of the insides. We've got the motors, and they're lined up to an assembly of gears, which goes to the drive rod or connecting rod, what have you. We've got the electrical stuff in here. We've got the cab here, which for some reason is faced perpendicular to the tracks. But over here, it looks like it's in the correct orientation, but I don't know. I need more time to analyze this. And here it is in Train Simulator, maybe? In a gray livery? Being partially disassembled for some reason? I don't know the context. And there were several different iterations in different colors. Modeled by Mike C and Sky Joe, textures by Sky Joe. And these were the Siemens Schuckert. Preußische Hundertfussler. Or Fussler. But yeah, that is exceptional. Oh! Divided into 3 parts, with the individual parts not being form-fit connected to one another. It was a baggage locomotive, as the middle body part hardly held any equipment, but mainly served as a baggage compartment. So it was a cab baggage car before there were cab baggage cars, and this one's actually powered. So, oh boy. That raises so many questions. At the Reichsbahn, it became quickly clear that a locomotive weighing more than 100 tons with an hourly output of just over 1,000 kilowatts can no longer hold its own in heavy freight service in modern times. Due to the relatively low axle load, the locomotives would increasingly be used in branch lines, but the first 2 were decommissioned as early as 1934, and all others following in 1943. Oh. Okay, that's bad. That is very bad. Let's see. Steam haze. Where do I even begin? Locomotive embedded in wall. Locomotive floating on rail. Locomotive not aligned with rails. Locomotive number on the side and the number boards in the front are different. Railroad crossing signals uses railroad signals again. And derailed hoppers. Oh yeah, it is floating. It is floating. I don't know how you make a mistake like that. And I think that even the freight car's acting up too. And of course, we got the wrong signals. We've got this just clipping out of reality into the back rooms. This is completely unaligned. It's more than just lazy game design. Like, oh, and here's another image again of it clipping through the shed, or what I assume is a shed. This image looks similar to the other one, but I think it's worse because there's more signals further down. Maybe. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Panzer Fox, another engine of the Ramal Tangoy ROFL line. And there's a wiki article on it. But what is this? It looks vaguely familiar with that brake shoe over here, but I feel like there are quite a few locomotives that are scuffed like that. And there's another wood chalk brake over here. And this is Spanish, so we need to change it to English. Ran between the port of Tangoy and the city of Oval, or is it Ovalle, technically. Originally passing through the Tamaya shaft, and initially with a track feet of 3 feet 6 inches, the Cape gauge, changing to meter gauge in 1910. Am I going to get any more details? But there are some very cursed locomotives here. Oh boy. Oh boy. And yeah, we saw this one. Did we see this one? That is a very complicated valve gear assembly for something that's so simple. There's quite a few citations, even though there's very little text. Started in 1837, closed 1933. Dang. But yeah, the steam car, Relampago, and the Tangoy of the Coquimbo Railways. I'm assuming this is a African colony from the Spanish Empire. I don't know. I don't think it actually said on the page what it was supposed to be. Let's translate it to English again. Because this map is not very helpful. Like, can anybody guess what this is? Anyone? Because I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh! Chile. Oh, this is in Chile. So yeah, it is part of what was once the Spanish Empire. Odini B at it again with the Spanish, I'm sorry, with the rockets. Not Spanish rocket, just a regular Soviet rocket. And yeah, what could possibly go wrong? I have no idea. But it looks like they had some of their axles revoked. This is what happens when you get surgery and your car declines. But yeah, this is a repost, I think. Hoya fanboy, 1930s, send help please. What am I looking at?
Boy, do I need one of those.
No.
Oh, 7's in the chat. Press F to pay your respects.
Henry, would you like some drugs? Like more drugs? Lots of hard fucking drugs?
Come on, he's got it, so he's got enough.
Like speed or cocaine?
It's completely zooted out of his gourd.
Or marijuana?
But yeah, I don't know why they're not on tracks. I can imagine the Magic Railway stuff, but this... Scotland forever!
No way!
Okay, but only if you pay me with sexual favors.
Henry would not stop talking about his lovely chicken tendies for the rest of the day. Are they ready? Are they ready?
Maybe.
Henry was upset. All of his chicken tendies were in fact poorly made copies, and Walmart only closed at 11 o'clock.
You're so heavy!
Drugs!
Oh boy. Let's see. Hago, what do you got? Sleeping car. Or at least what's left of it. That looks pretty worn. Ooh. Now Kiss from the Sodor engines. Apparently it's a repost, but I don't recall it very fondly. But this looks like an E locomotive that's collided with... Is it a Berkshire or is it a Mikado? I'm not sure. We only see part of it. Based Dean, 2 tracks, 2 trains, 1 crew. Double track drifting. Anyway. Biden the Second D, German Reichsbahn Class 144. Both from 1902-18 were produced. Oh, these things. Yeah, these things are goofy. Just absolute creatures. Like, where do I even begin? And the valve gear, for some reason, it's all focused up here instead of being maybe further back, I guess. Normally these concentric cam stuff is like further back. But those proportions are goofy, but we have seen this locomotive before. I'm not sure if it counts as a funny funnel, though, on this locomotive, because the proportions are off, but at the same time, it's a repost. Look closely at the railroad names, and you'll see the problem. Canadian National, Spirit of Weapons, oh. And Waluigi! I would show the other ones, but I think there are swear words in them. Flint and Steel! Railroad. Okay, that's good. Hoya fanboys, 1930s. That was excellent. And the other one with the other ones that I don't want to show. Let's see. Hessian Ludwig Railway Car Type Thomas. Germany, 1879, 15 produced. Oh, these things. These things. I was wondering where these were from. It's a steam motor coach. I hadn't noticed. That is weird. Oh. Oh, Pansy Fan, no. No, Pansy Fan, no. What are you doing? What is this? What the actual... That F unit's been F'd. Like, this is Bob, moments after he was dismembered. And for some reason, it's hooked up to this Canadian National Vanderbilt tender. 6 axles. And this... I do wonder, though, is it hypothetically possible to find a diesel engine strong enough to generate power to the electric motors that power the axles to get this thing to actually run? It doesn't look like it. And it appears to be covered in a combination of spray-painted windows and Christmas lights, I want to say? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a mistake. Hoya Fanboy 1930s added again. The following stunts were performed by professionals. Do not attempt them at home. No trains were injured during the filming of this video. Ooh, that one's golden. Having too much fun with your O-scale trains be like. And this is why you don't have high-speed rail without a dedicated right-of-way. Funny funnel. What else do we got? Oh, that's just goofy stuff. And of course we had to have a UPS truck. Ooh, articulated. Ooh, it's a double kill. And is that the last of it? I think this is the last of it. Slow-mo. Oh, it's Operation Lifesaver 50th anniversary. That's what it was. Okay, so yeah, for some reason I thought that would be a little bit more dramatic, but they were going prototypical speeds, so no. Oh! What is that? USS Salem, where did you find this? This kit-bashed atrocity. I love it and I hate it, and I hate that I love it, and I love that I hate it. Ugh. But this is one of those, Lionel, locomotives. You know the one, the diesel locomotives, but they put the boiler and cab of a steam locomotive on top, and it kind of fits. It kind of fits. There's no pistons. It's all internal pistons. But you get the idea. Diesel turbine switcher chassis. If only it was turbine, that'd be extra cursed. Now, what is going on with this streetcar in the underground with a Santa Claus face on for Christmas? I have many questions. But it appears that... Oh, and yeah, this is a repost. The final boss of the music department at your local high school or university. When the train horn is broken, you gotta improvise, according to Matt the Mat. And you know, that's true. That's true. Modern problems require modern solutions. Let's see. Panzer Fox, Great Western Railway steam rail motor from Great Britain, 1903. 99 were produced of this thing. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Must be really cozy in this winter time, though. But it's got a vertical boiler, vertical smokestack through the roof. That combined with the other funny funnel from like earlier. Was this the funny funnel that I thought it was? Or was it, where was it? I knew it was here somewhere. But no, that's technically a repost. Dang it. I need new funny funnels. And I don't think this counts, because this is a repost, technically. Let's see. Baldwin, number 58,501. Built in 1925 for the United States. Only one was ever produced. I can see why, though. I don't think this is very powerful. In any regard. It looks interesting, though. And here is the diesel engine on the inside with the alternator. And a giant flywheel over here, I think. Unless I'm mistaken. Good pattern. Oh, no. SNCF, no. Why would you do this? Who would do this? How? Why? Why is there a bale of hay on the tracks? Oh yeah, he does look hungry. He does definitely look hungry. Cow Train, literally edition. Okay, that's true. Not gonna lie, you beat me to it. You got me there. The Battle Garrett from Australian Bloke. Ooh. We've got a Gatling gun in the front, another in the back. Not much in the way of storage space, though. Unfortunately. Got a wide view, field of view, though, to fend off adversaries. And there's 2 guns in the back, 1 heavy-duty one in the front. And yeah, that is strange. Or surreal. Steam Team! Oh, this is from Ward Kimball. That's part of the Virginia and Truckie's new modernization program. And it's just the Virginia and Truckee just doing an improvised cab forward. There's a crow over here or something. But it's old-timey stuff being improvised into something new as the rest of the industry modernizes. But yeah, that is a cursed locomotive if I've ever seen one. Oh! Rail Raider. Lehigh Valley number 0197. That is a mistake. There is nothing else I can say about this. This is nothing more than a mistake. They need to go back to the drafting boards because I don't think it's supposed to look like that as a 10-wheeler. At least, as far as I can tell, like, this looks like a bunch of locomotives that were just strapped together with duct tape and a prayer. Hoya fanboy 1930s at it again with thank you Google Maps. You want to travel? Just cross over here, and then you'll be at your destination. Well, true. It was kind of funny. Not like a full-blown guffaw funny, but you get the point. But you're supposed to be driving on the road here, and then you're supposed to cross these double tracks when there's no crossing. Good luck with that. Ooh, here's another weird one. The Imperial Royal Northern State Railway, Westland to Marienbad State Railway Company Series 3F, number 219 to 224 for the Hungarian State Railways. And that is a 440 if I have ever seen it. This is the 440 of all time. I mean, like, if they had an actual cab and we could see the tender, maybe it'd be kind of cutesy. But those are missing, and that's going to be a big yikes for me. Let's see. Hoya fanboy at it again. Just like in... No, wait, this is Panzer Fox. And then Hoya fanboy, and then Rail Raider. Okay. Let's see. Hoya fanboy... Sometimes glimpses of a good timeline bleed into our nightmare. And this is the Amtrak high-speed prototype from, I want to say, the 80s. It was just a vague concept. It didn't actually get brought into reality. And it looks kind of goofy. Johnny! I thought this might be cursed enough. There was a series of Japanese boxcars/vans called the Waki 10,000s. Waki in Google translates that to armpit. Huh? So there were freight cars/wagons called armpit 10,000s. I'm not sure if that's a mistranslation or if that's something else going on. But yeah, it's weird enough to see box cars of this size in Japan, especially with intermodal cars being a thing, capable of carrying shipping containers, but yeah, I have no comment. The balding Niagara. Why does it look like it's balding? Is it because it's not got any smoke deflectors like you'd expect it to? Is it because the smokestack is stubbier than it should be? These and other questions science still not can still not answer. The 3-foot gauge Lego guy. This is an interesting story. Before the death of the Rio Grande Southern in the early 50s, some of the equipment got its last hurrah being used as film props in Ticket to Tomahawk. One of them was a small Rio Grande Southern caboose like the one pictured below. After the equipment was sold off, the caboose went to Magic Mountain, a U.S. roller coaster theme park. Isn't that one in California? Like Six Flags Magic Mountain? From there, the story gets fuzzy, but long story short, Magic Mountain modified the caboose for use on a random railroad they had, but eventually they closed the ride down and the caboose was left without a home. Somehow the caboose is later acquired by Disney and brought all the way over to Japan to be used as a stage prop for the Western River Railroad, the only operating train ride in Tokyo Disneyland. The caboose is rarely photographed as it is in the middle of the ride, but there are a few photographs of it around. And while it looks nothing like it did in the 50s, it is preserved in some form along with the Rio Grande Southern long caboose residing somewhere else in Japan. Oh, yeah, that is a strange story, and that is a small image. And here it is from a different angle. Is it me, or is this just on a dead track to nowhere? Because it doesn't look like it lines up with this shed over here with this Candy Dancer car. Oh, not this again. From Mark. Original photo by Michael Rotledge. Overlay graphics, AC Loco Group. Mark, please. Ugh. Hammond, you blithering idiot. It's a train or a locomotive and a turntable. Well, you know what that means. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
You know, I hadn't picked up on this one in a while, but we should be able to go head off to YouTube to find it. 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by hamburger. Let's do this one. And we will rewind it to the start. Oh, the Superclass 37, you say? Okay.
Hamburger.
That's disorienting. And this, I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's a dude in the, it's a dude doing the drums in the bathroom. Well, it's good. I think it's good. It sounds good. Not sure why he's wearing a horse mask, though, while he's sitting in the tub drumming away on the top of or the bottom of a bucket from, like, Home Depot or something. Don't know if this is a repeat, but Tornado might have had concussion. Or might have had a concussion. The goofy eyes. I need to go back to that subreddit, what is it? Googly eye bombing? I don't remember. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I will say, it's interesting. It looks like the lanterns on the front have LED lights instead of the regular incandescent or what's it called? incandescent or oil lamps. Let's see, Blue Sky 1! Or, okay. This is a cursed conversion if I've seen it, but it does vaguely seem familiar. Like, people have done stuff like this for time immemorial for some reason. But it looks like it was a pretty crude job over here. You can see all the damage to the plastic. And that's from Blue Sky 1. This is from Jackless. When you have to make a locomotive built for a 1 foot 11-inch gauge and standard gauge? I'm sorry, what? I'm confused. Is this supposed to mean when you have to make a locomotive built for 1 foot 11-inch gauge converted to standard gauge? Because if that's the case, that's a yikes. The longer you look at this, the weirder it gets. From J2. I feel like this has been posted before, and that discouraged me from posting it, but that doesn't make it any less cursed. But this is, what is this? I've seen this before. It is a, something I wanted to get because it's so cursed. It's from Model Power, I think. It's a 0 Series Shinkansen cab car, regular passenger car, a flatbed with a Coke semi-trailer, a heavy-duty 6-axle Coke tank car, a Sprite Tab boxcar, an Express Limited with a 040 switcher, and a Diet Coke caboose. And somebody okayed this as a train set, and I'll never understand how they got away with it. Because, like, you couldn't do that sort of stuff in this market. In today's market, that'd be too expensive. Let's see, Franz the Fox Demon at it again, the German Reichsbahn T18. 2 were produced circa 1924. Oh! These turbine locomotives. Oh boy, wait. Why did these resemble locomotives that were in Sweden that we saw in the past? First prototype was built in 1924 by Krupp with the support of Escher, Weiss, and She of Switzerland. Had 2,000 horsepower turbines mounted laterally above the leading bogie that transmitted power to the crank axle. The booster valve could generate 2,800 horsepower for a limited time. For reversing, there was a smaller second turbine. But they couldn't just change the valve directions? It was tested for some time in regular service from the Ham Depot. Compared to traditional piston steam locomotives, it saved about 25% on coal, according to Die Lokomotive, June 1930, and the coal savings compared to the P10 were even 40%. Additionally, the condenser meant that it only needed to carry it only needed very few water refillings. It was used until 1940 and was destroyed in the war. The second prototype was built in 1926 by Maffei. It was also Pacific but had an L Ljungström turbine, and the condenser was not mounted to the tender. It was not mounted on the tender, but on the locomotive below the running boards. Also, this locomotive was used in regular express service, but was stationed in Munich. When this one was retired in 1943, it became clear that it did not achieve considerable coal savings. So the first one worked, the second one didn't. Yeah, they can be very much cursed, but some of them can be very interesting and useful in certain applications. This is from me, and let's see, we've got a newspaper emoji and the British Railways emoji from some responses. So yeah, all I said here was, I saw this and it gave off the vibes of something left in the sun for too long. I saw this on Goodwill. And and this just looks like it was melted in the sun. This looks like it was really melted in the sun, and then this was also heavily melted in the sun. Either that or it was really heated in the sun and someone sat on it. Steam Haze asks, what is this? I'll tell you what it is a repost. Because this is a steam turbine locomotive of a different sort. Actually, this looks familiar, but I'm not exactly sure, so maybe it's not a repost. Gonna have to go double check that. But yeah, it looks very broken.
Hamburger.
George Constantinesco. Oh, Constantinesco instead of Constantinople. The sonic transmission experiments on the Great Western Railway of 1924. What am I supposed to make of this? It just looks like a regular diesel generator that goes to an electric motor that powers these axles here. Through these rods. For some reason, these are pilot wheels. So, I don't know why they did that. It probably was left in the sun and melted. Hoya Fanboy 1930s at it again. Throw a traction tire on and send it. Okay, so this is different in the sense that it's been turned into a meme, but we have seen this image before. I believe you can still add more tracks to my layout. The layout from Hoya Fanboys. I'm worried about what'll happen in an earthquake. Cause this is a recipe for disaster. Also very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. Oh, hey, Emily number 12. Welcome to the stream. The fact that YouTube held this away from me for at least an hour is crazy. You mean the stream? I didn't know it was holding it off in any way. I do know that there are weird recommendations. Oh, that's your dream layout? But, like, how are you supposed to get from the bottom to the top unless you pick it up and place it down? Let's see, Panzerfox at it again with the German Reichsbahn KS 4859 to 4993 for the German Federal Railways and Austrian Federal Railways. Oh, sorry. I misspoke again. What was I trying to say? So it's the KS 4859 to 4993, as well as the Class 381 and X170. Oh, these things. This looks familiar. Like, haven't we... Isn't this just a Koch locomotive? As for some prototypes of battery-powered light shunters, the Reichsbahn received 35 series-produced locomotives from Wundorf with AEG batteries between 1936 to 38. The general layout was similar to the Koch light diesel shunters from the Power Group 2, and they were designated KS 4859 to 4993 with gaps, where the S stood for Speicher, or storage. The hood was lower than the diesel variants, and they had a single traction motor that powered both axles by chains. They were used in plants where exhaust gases which were unwanted or where vehicles had to be shunted extremely precisely. After World War II, one came to the and the others were taken over by the Bundesbahn. Others were renamed to K, where the A stood for accumulator. Most were withdrawn in the 60s and 70s. Today, one exists in Austria, with 5 more in Germany. Oh, so it's battery powered. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the Koch locomotives, which are very similar to this in nature, in terms of form and function as well. But being battery powered, yeah, I could totally understand why they struggled. Like, battery powered locos, had their niche applications in shunting for a time. Let's see, the Sodor engine's at it again, but with this cursed image of what I assume is a modern interpretation of old-style cartoons. I don't think I've heard of the Laconia. Yummers. Pick match score from Heinz. And we got ourselves the Norfolk and Western J-Class Glizzy. Oh boy. It's a repost though. So, just gonna mark that as such. Oh no! Jim, what have you done? What have you done? I can't believe you've done this. Ooh. Ooh. I see what you were going with, but something about this just feels so fundamentally wrong and right at the same time. Ugh. This is a repost from Mr. Steam Engine. It's a steam switcher that's been converted to diesel mechanical. Look how they massacred my boy. Oh no. J2, what is this? This is a vinyl push toy made by the company Arcor, which usually came with a set that has a few freight cars and a box that doubles as a station.
Hamburger.
Ooh. Ooh, this is disgusting. What you get on the box, what you actually get, is so sad. Chad, this is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. But yeah, that's going to be a big yikes for me. Technically train adjacent. Why do I hear Senior Pela screaming on this track? Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door all aboard the Excess Express. So it's just the music from Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. Don't care. Moving on. Let's see. Broadster. I made a train in automation, imported it to BeamNG Drive, and drove it. Elmao. Ooh. This would have been an interesting thing to see as a toy, but all the proportions are off. Yikes. Oh, that's what it is? Yeah, I wouldn't know. And here it is, getting some air. And probably crashing into a million pieces at the bottom. Steam Team posted this thing. And this is a repost, I think, if memory serves correctly. All the wheels are scuffed. Like, they look like the hubs to regular car wheels for some reason. And for some reason or another, the platforms... There's only a few sections where the platforms are accessible through this viaduct or whatever. I have no idea what's going on. Lionel Trains, but as advertised in the UK. Oh, this was during the pre-war era when they were producing magnificent tin-plate O-gauge trains, but also standard gauge. So that's what's cursed about this. It's not the fact that it's Lionel, it's the fact that it's being advertised in the UK, which is the last place I'd expect O-scale to be, considering how quickly it died out after the introduction of double O-scale. See these Lionel trains in First National's latest film, Forza Crowd, released shortly. Write for free catalog illustrating these and many other fine trains and accessories from the Lionel Service Department of Aldermanbury, London. And we got ourselves the Union Pacific Streamliner. £6 British. Wow. Wow. That was cheap. Well, I mean, adjusting for inflation, it probably isn't. We got the passenger outfits and the junior freight outfits. Why don't they just call it a set? I'll never know. Here come the latest. We've got ourselves the Burlington Zephyr. We've got the Union Pacific Streamliner again. We've got a Hiawatha from
the Milwaukee Road.
And it's got an articulated train set of passenger cars back here. It raises so many questions that I don't have answers to. We got ourselves the Vanderbilt style locomotives over here, both with articulated and non-articulated passenger cars, and the classic freight set. We got some more stuff over here. But I think the weirdest part is just the fact that everything's in British pounds. Extra coach and vestibule something. Streamline train. Okay, so it's just an extra car. And here's some track suggestions. Interesting track layouts. I'm assuming these are all the track bundles you can buy. Strangely enough, it actually looks very similar to what I used to see as a kid in catalogs back in the day. When will this be over? When I say it's over, which is going to be soon. Good Pattern posted the following. We are now approaching Leeds, where this train terminates customers. What? Oh no. Phantom Heart DXP, what is this? Cursed Tank Engine. Actually, we should probably go see this on YouTube. Assuming no ads. Oh. I have no idea what's... Oh, it's replaying. I didn't think it was going to replay. Oh, there's a full video. Recreating... Oh, let's see. So yeah, this is a whole video. And it is very long and convoluting, and we don't have time for it. London Midland Scottish Railways number 70-180 and 7119, 1939, 40 produced by Franz the Fox Demon. Ooh. 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 Ooh, that looks painful to watch. In the connection between the wheels and the power, the powered motors is just ooh. Just ooh. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, my focus has lost track. Was I supposed to spin the wheel again? Could have swore there was a funny funnel that I passed by that I forgot to spin the wheel for. Go to jail! Okay, I guess I'll just have to add that. Now I'm in jail. But yeah, this is disgusting. It should feel bad. Grizzly's side. Let's see. Polson Logging Company number 2. But, like, wrong. Wrong in what way? Oh. London Rail Heritage. So it's basically just a regular North American locomotive with photoshopped buffers on it. Gosh dang it. That's another spin on the wheel. Rendered by Ubisoft. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see this through. While I go and change avatars. Just gonna circle this around, or rotate it, I should say. Place my hat down. Okay. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, that was the unexpected turn on this image. Let's see, the 4100 plus 0104 nuclear steam Garrett locomotive I found on Stormworks Community Workshop. According to Old Trains Are Cool 4472. It's also the world's fastest Garrett, too, at about 140 kilometers per hour. Oh. It also condenses steam back into water for longer running times. Thankfully, there is an exhaust for emergencies that can be switched on too. Uh... I don't think these images are very flattering. Because I can't make heads or tails of this locomotive. Because the lighting is just off. Steam Workshop. Do I want to go and see it? Can I just open this in a new tab? Copy message link. Oh, right, I don't have any extra tabs. Let me make a new one. Because I think we got some better images here. No, I spoke too soon. Okay, so I don't think there's any personally identifying information around here. As far as I can tell. So I'll be able to bring this here. So these are the images that we've got. Okay, so these images do a little more justice to this thing. This atrocity. Cab interior. Here's the part that was weirding me out. The fact that there's a pantograph. Why is there a pantograph? Like, isn't this supposed to be nuclear powered? But yeah, here's the image that I was thinking of. Here it is at a different angle. And another one. Here's the one with a pantograph. And oh boy, I have so many questions. Thomas does not look great today. The Hot Mess Express. Why do I feel like this is AI generated? Because the couplings, the coupling rods don't look right. And let's see. Here's the last of it. When you animate a crash, but the physics doesn't work properly. Yeah, let's just hide that music for a sec while we go into full screen. Oh no. Oh. So, I'm trying to remember, is the Galaxy Express running down the tracks, and it's colliding with, I forget what it is. Is it the 555? But that's from Hoya Fanboy 1930s. We should be able to go back to the posts from everybody else. Let's say, for the sake of argument, we'll start with let's see. Was there anything else I was supposed to be looking at? Because there was Jeremy's stuff, but I could have swore there were some other things to look at. Okay, so let's see. Off to posts. Live chat. Bro, what even is this IRL face? Man, I'm dead. Is this a cartoon or something? I think it is. Okay, okay. So was this the one you were thinking of? That you wanted me to see?
Sometimes they'll have this random guy sing Ernie in the background of a given
Oh no, this is a different video.
What? It's very random, and once you notice it, you can never unnotice it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's annoying. Oh no, poor Ernie. How many times does this happen?
Shut up already about Ernie!
Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, Laconia incidents. That's what I was looking for. Incident during the naval battles of the Second World War. Does it have anything to do with trains? Because if it has nothing to do with trains, then we're moving on. Starring the sinking of British passenger ship in the Atlantic Ocean on the September 12th, 1942, during the Second World War. And a subsequent aerial attack on German and Italian subs involved in rescue attempts. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound good. But this is not train related, so we are heading back. Oh, Big Alice. I guess I could do that. Big Alice Brewing Company. I don't think that's what they were looking for. Was this? I don't care. Is this what you were thinking of? Because, oh boy, that is a lot to unpack. Oh, and this is also from Snowpiercer. She's low torqued. We can outrun her. A prototype of the Eternal engine used in the locomotive and the secondary supply train carrying 40-car-long trains, initially 43, containing supplies for parts of for the Snowpiercer. It was built by Wilford Industries. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be a big yikes for me, and this is a giant wall of text. Like, dang, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. It's quite a few appearances across the seasons on, I think it's a HBO series? I don't know. Wait, this is prepping to connect? I thought it was literally trying to eat it. That's a big yikes for me. Like, I don't even know where to start. Okay, that is a big yikes for me. Daylight is a T1. I think that actually may be something Lionel builds. I would not be surprised. So T1 Daylight Livery. Nexus mods. Project Flight Wiki. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to. Why is it so hard to find it? Could have swore I saw something like that. We have Chesapeake in Ohio, but I know that's not what you're looking for. But I know it's around here somewhere, and if it hasn't been made yet, it will be. That's just how it be. It do be like that sometimes. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. Because we've seen everything here. I think we've seen everything here. Yeah, we saw everything here. And I guess that's going to be it. So, yeah. Okay. Let me just reorient myself by just going to the chat. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching and stopping by to say hello. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you. I thank you for that. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on, add it to your favorites playlist. If you financially are able to, become a channel member or become a patron at patreon.com for a little bit more. You can donate a custom amounts through the stream elements link in the description below, which would be preferred over the super chats because they take a cut over at YouTube. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for stopping by, especially after last night's stream being so long. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.